This is so awesome that you guys are supporting so many businesses around here. I love listening to you guys. Every other week you have someone new on. I learn something new about our town, about the businesses, and just our culture in general. So you guys are doing an amazing job keeping us informed. Thank you.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
And now it's time for everybody's favorite podcast, Meet Us on Main Street with Tia and Stacy.
Welcome to this month's edition of Chamber Chatter, where we talk about all things chamber related. We talk to chamber members. We talk about upcoming chamber events and everything going on with the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce.
We talk about chamber dungeons. We talk about chamber masters. We talk about chambers. The
Harry Potter
rooms.
and the Chamber of Secrets.
No, I don't talk about that. She can talk about that. But all things chamber, but mainly Dunedin.
On today's show, we have Tina and Mark from Salty Crab Outfitters. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Howdy.
Tell us about your business, guys.
All right, so we're a family-owned and operated embroidery and screen printing shop. And of course, we do other things such as sublimation, bling, banners, stickers, DTG, fundraising for schools, website creation, print on demand, and even signage. And oh, did I forget that we create logos and we do vectoring design.
Nice.
And as you can see, these are lovely.
Perfect opportunity for us to talk about these beautiful shirts we're wearing.
Yes.
Back there.
Oh yeah.
In fact, we made their shirts.
Yes.
Exactly. Beautiful quality. I love the V-neck. And this is super soft
So
and perfect
comfy.
for Florida. It is so comfy. And they
Um,
came out super cute. We just gave you an idea and you ran with it and made it even cuter than what we thought was going to be too. So
Yeah. You guys also made this awesome shirt. Oh, with my background, you can kind of not see it, but let me take my virtual background off to show. Okay. You guys also made this awesome shirt last year for me for the Dunedin Rotary Beer Olympics,
Yes.
where you took my idea, which was Pac-Man with going after beer
OMG.
for the Beer
it's a
Olympics.
racer back. I love that
it's
tank.
Home Pack, because we were playing for the Home Foundation.
Oh my gosh. That is so cute. And you just told her that you wanted Pac-Man and
Pac-Man and Home. Yep. And what I always love is that you guys are so fast with your orders, and your shirts are so comfortable too.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
we take
soft.
pride in doing quality stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to do the gildings. They're just so itchy.
But
But
Yeah.
that was the neat thing about that one, it was a DTG process.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's directly printed onto the shirt. So with that process, you can get gradients and shading, and you can get some really cool designs, just like this one.
that we did for Florida.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
See that?
That's beautiful. Yeah.
I love
And that
that.
one, you can't even tell it's on the shirt.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
think about that process.
That's awesome. I love when people bring show and tell. to the
Yeah,
show.
exactly.
We
This
gotta
just
find
means
a
that
show and tell.
everyone needs to now actually check this out on YouTube as well, or else you're missing out on all of our awesome show and tell finds.
Exactly.
On the episode.
Exactly. So guys, why did you join the Dunedin Chamber?
We just want to be part of Dunedin. It's an awesome community, very family knit, very business oriented. Everyone works together, and it's an environment that we really love to be with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the whole reason why we have a shop in Dunedin too.
Yeah.
We love Dunedin also.
That's,
If you couldn't already tell.
You can't tell by my 1,000
I like the
social media
oranges.
posts.
Oranges are cool.
But, all right. And then here's the fun question. Where would you time travel to if it were possible? I don't know why I have if it were possible, because it's definitely possible. We just haven't found the person who knows how to do it yet. But I digress. Where would you time travel to?
Mark and I would definitely take different trips on this one.
Oh, yeah.
I would go back to the Roaring 20s.
Yes.
Just before 1929. And then, of course, I would visit my parents when they were teenagers. And then
so
I, of
cool.
course, have to visit Woodstock in '69. And then only
course.
to return to the present after I made some investing decisions.
Yeah. You just need
Apple.
like the almanac from Back to the
Back to the
Future,
Future.
where you
That's
place
what
all
I
the
said.
bets
I-
like Biff.
We go
Yeah.
back to the
But-
future.
You saw what happened to
Exactly.
that. I mean,
We just rewatched that recently and we were like, this is so ridiculous.
no, you bite your tongue. It's the best trilogy ever.
Well, no, I mean, it's amazing, but
So ask Mark where he would go.
Mark,
to get
where
time
would you go?
travel.
I actually probably back to World War II because I'd like to see all the aircraft carriers and how they build stuff and how fast they build it. I'm that kind of hungry.
Okay. All right.
I go back further to the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
That would be cool.
And
Yeah.
see what they were actually thinking when they were putting all this country
Right.
together.
Mhm.
So that would be probably one of my definite.
So you
There-
our trips are together. Museums,
I love it,
aviation
man.
centers.
I hated history as a kid, but I love it as an adult.
See, it's funny
Wow.
you say that with the what actually is happening with like the signing of the Declaration and all like the amendments and things. Because
Yeah.
there's an episode of Family Guy when they kind of like go back and they're like, what don't you get? Everybody has the right to bear arms, and they're actual like bare arms. It's like, why doesn't anyone understand this? And he's like holding bare arms. Why do people not get this? Like, everyone has the right for bare arms. Like,
Love Family
It would be
Guy.
Is
cool
that
to see
another
what
word
they're
for
thinking.
these short sleeve t-shirts, bare arms?
that
Yeah.
too. Maybe everyone has the right.
Peter.
You know what? I have the right to bare my arms.
That's right.
It can be used so many things.
Yeah.
Women were trying to get up
Exactly.
in the Constitution.
So I can go back in time and get clarification.
Exactly.
And then you can bring it
Yeah.
back and let everyone know.
I mean, I'm not personally interested in going back there. So we'll send you and then
Uh-huh.
you come back and tell us.
There you go. Yep.
Women weren't very respected
I'm going with
back
Tina
then, so
to
I
the
don't wanna-
20s.
Yeah, and Woodstock.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a music theme going on there.
Hey, I was born before Woodstock.
Did you
But
get to
were
go as
you
a child?
there?
Yeah, not unless my mom was.
Up on the shoulders?
It actually happened 3 days after I was born. Well, that would explain a lot.
So do you guys have any future plans that you'd like to talk about?
Well, we have a lot of future dreams.
Same thing.
We really want to add, we're looking to add in a full sublimation printing system with a huge press and a huge new printer, so we can do printing on garments before they're even made into t-shirts. But that's going to be a while down the road.
Okay.
Oh, he wants to show you an example of what the all over sublimation is.
Okay.
All right. Da-da-da.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I see what you mean. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So it's
Bam. Okay,
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
these at like baseball stadiums
In
before.
other words, we do
Yep.
it all in one press.
Yep.
Basically, well, two, one side, two sides,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything in all the colors, detail, whatever you want on it.
Nice.
Awesome.
And you guys do everything in house for the most part? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't, there's some things we don't do in-house, like keychains, little, like more promotional items. We don't do those in-house, pens, that kind of thing. We're more strictly on clothing and, duffel bags and school athletics and that kind of stuff in-house.
Mhm.
But we do promotional products. We just order them from someone else, like everyone else.
Yeah.
But everything else we try to stay in house. That way we control the quality and the types of shirts that you're being used. And whatever we show you is what you're getting. You're not going to want a next level and get a Hanes shirt or Fruit of the Loom.
Right. Right.
It is a little bit different. We compare the quality that we know. We try
Mm-hmm.
and true stuff to make sure you get what you wanted.
And can people buy just a single t-shirt from you guys if they want just one single custom shirt, or do you does it have to be a minimum number for an order?
No, we don't. We try not to do minimums. The only
I
thing
love
with
that about you.
is embroidery, just because it's you got to pay for digitizing
Mhm.
and setting up the machine and that. For one item, for a hat, it would cost you like $60. So
Right.
to keep the cost down, we try to make do bulk for embroidery. But no, everything else we do one-offs. It's a little bit more expensive than buying 50, but it's worth it. 'Cause
It's
yours.
worth it. Yeah.
But technically not, because like in my example, like I am a business of one, like for my event planning. So when I hear people are like, oh, you have to have a minimum of 48 shirts. And I'm like, well, I'd love to have that many employees and backups, but I don't need that many shirts. Like, so technically it is cheaper.
We're one
in
every
that
day of the
regards.
year.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's nice for families too, because a lot of them want family vacation shirts. Well, we only got
Mhm.
2 children, so they don't need
5 total.
Yeah, 5
people.
total. So we always cater to that group, and that's one of the reasons why we got into this. 'Cause,
Mhm.
every time we wanted something for school or for our jobs and that, it was always a huge quantity, and then it's hard to get 48 people to buy something.
Yeah.
I love those family shirts. When I was going to Disney last year, I love those because that's the most you'll ever see, those big family shirts where they're all like Mickey inspired and everything.
Yeah.
I love those.
Mhm.
I think that's so creative.
We also do cruise shirts too. We've
Yeah.
done quite a few cruises.
Oh, yeah.
We've done divorce parties.
Oh,
I love that.
I'm
We've
sure
done
tons of
birthday.
bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, we try to cater to all of that. So
Yep.
The
So
divorce parties are always the fun ones.
do you have anything that sticks out to you that was your favorite thing you've ever been asked to make?
They're all fun to make.
Another
Good
reason
answer.
why I love doing it is the creativity in this business.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot of fun. So sometimes they come in with designs, and then we tweak them, make them better, basically. Sometimes they're not, or the customer wants it changed. The smile on the faces too. People say, "Oh, I can have that done,"
Mhm.
and they're so happy when it is. Like I have the St. Joseph Sound that I created. I took the map and then cleaned it up and
Oh,
put
cool.
some compass and built it. I also have the Florida Keys that way. Wish I could just, drag it over here so I could show you some of the images.
This is one of my blings.
Oh,
Oh,
so
that's pretty.
It's a 2-step process, and then
That's really
of course
pretty.
I love the animals. So we did
Oh, for Painting
yeah.
this happened too.
But I think, this is Mark's. This is one of his little lovely creations.
Ah, I need that shirt. I need that shirt in my life.
We sell a lot of these. Even though we're not really a retail store, we still make, like extra shirts. Because, we do make errors when we do big bulk errors. And we have to buy extra shirts. So, if we have a whole run where we didn't make any errors, those are all extra shirts for us. So then they go on the shelves for customers to come in and pick up. But I think this is one of our favorite ones.
Someone actually was asking about that one day on social media, and I didn't know it was you guys, but now I know where to tell them. They were like, I saw a shirt like that, but I don't know where to get it from. So now I know.
A bunch of different images. Like this one's a tiki guy. We have like the state of Florida.
Palm trees.
We have palm trees. We've done it in beer buckets, beer bottles, just all different kind of variations of it. So like, customers will come in and they're like, I want a done drinking shirt, but I don't really like palm trees. I'm like, okay, that's all right. Then we just find another image and we put it in the background. This one is like a watercolor design.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that water.
And,
Oh, and the crab.
He needs to be on a surfboard. But, this was an image I took offline and sublimated it, and it'll never crack through a fade in these shirts. And those are the performance or the moisture wicking or
Whatever.
rash guards, whatever they want to call them.
Yeah.
But those are our fun ones. Here's one that we made for Dunedin.
Oh, that's cool with the
Oh,
little
it's everything.
dog. Yeah, I love that. And
Beer,
you guys
dogs, and
have
oranges.
you guys have some of your products in the visitor center for sale
Yeah.
too.
We
So
do.
you
We
do
make,
shirts and hats, I know for sure.
and we do keychains for the chamber.
That looks
Oh,
very
there it is.
familiar.
Yes, I think I've seen that before.
The hoodie.
This is
That was a
an
very
outfit.
big seller this winter.
Yes.
For that week. That
Yeah.
week of winter that we had.
So when
No,
we
for
get-
real. They flew off the shelves. People love those.
Those are cute.
We do a lot of, we're trying to figure out a new design for the chamber right now. So we're in the process of making up a design so we can put it in, because some of the designs need to be updated in the store.
Well,
Well, if
our
you're looking
listeners
for
will,
models,
yeah, our listeners will just have to keep checking back in to see when what it is when it
Yes.
comes out. So, how can someone find your business or contact you?
Okay, well, we'll start with the whole address thing. We're located at 2662 Bayshore Boulevard, Dunedin, Florida, 34698 is the zip code here. We're right in the Bagel Hall, King Court of the Bagel Hall in the mall on the way to Honeymoon Beach. Of course, you can visit us at saltycraboutfitters.com, which is a build your own t-shirt website. So if you have a design, you can upload it of your shirt, and it comes to us, we make it, and then we send it to you. Or you can come pick it up if you're in the area. And then email us at saltycraboutfitters@gmail.com. And of course, the phone number is just 727-408-5906.
Perfect.
awesome.
I think that's it.
Well, thank you so much for being interviewed with us today.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
So we appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Not a problem.
So, we have some chamber events coming up this month.
We have something going on around town today for the next month. It's called Rediscover Dunedin Goose Chase, and it is running from 8:15 to 9:10. And it is a passport book that you can pick up at the Dunedin Chambers, or you can also get it online at www.dunedinfl.com. So go ahead, pick up your passport, go check out some of the local businesses in town and see something maybe you haven't ever been into before.
And Salty Crab is a stop on the passport where you can spin the wheel of death.
I love it. And then next, we have on September 23rd, we are doing a hybrid after hours, which Meet Us on Main Street is the proud sponsor of, and it will be being held at Hobb Brewing Company. At that after hours will be where we'll give out the prizes for the Goose Chase, and we'll have a lot of things in store for that as well for the podcast. Maybe a live episode. We're going to see if I can convince my co-host of it.
And then on September 8th, the Bay Area Young Professionals is having a virtual lunch and learn on social media marketing at 12 p.m. For more information, go to the BAYP Facebook page.
And then something near and dear to my heart is the DCYP, Dunedin Chambers Young Professionals. We will be having our first network out, which is our version of before hours. It's from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. So at 8 a.m. we meet up at Edgewater Park. We do running, biking, walking, rollerblading, anything you'd like. And you go down to the Dunedin city limit sign, you come on back. And then in that particular one, we will be heading on over to Sandpipers, and they will be doing 10% off of your order. So that is on 9/17. And then DCYP has an after hours that will be on 9/22. We will be having that at Dunedin Hemp Company. It will be from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And it's right next door to Eddie's. So after party at Eddie's, where we'll get a couple drinks. But beforehand at Dunedin Hemp, we'll have an outdoor seating area. You can try some Kratom, check out their store. And yeah, come on by.
And also on 9/22 is a Coffee Break Academy, $10.99 fact versus fiction. So if you are an independent contractor, you might want to tune into that. It will be on Zoom, and Danielle Duffy from Think Tank HR will be the presenter. be on the lookout in your newsletter for the link to that. And we have some sponsorships available for the upcoming Candidates Forum for the City of Dunedin in October. So if you would like to sponsor that Candidates Forum, just send me an email, stacy@dunedinfl.com, and I can send you some information on that. And finally, our next episode of Chamber Chatter is going to be on October 5th, where we talk with Carol Moorhead from Dog Tog. She'll be telling us all about her pet photography business.
Well, thank you all so much for listening. Until next time, have a Chamber Chatter day.
We'll catch you next time.